Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Moments of Motivation with me, yours truly, Doreika Carter. So I'm super excited to be here with you this beautiful Monday morning. And why is that? That's because yesterday I attended an event called End Your Year Strong with Dr. Cindy Trim. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Dr. Cindy Trim, she's a world-renowned speaker, she's a pastor, she's a life coach, an entrepreneur. She does it all, and she's very successful in each area that she operates in. I was reminded of going back to the basics. And oftentimes we tend to get so caught up in building a business, in running a home, in working a career, in doing that thing that we forget to go back to basics. I thought that was so simple, but yet so needed, because I forgot that I need to go back to the basics. The basics of why I started what I started. Along the way, I got caught up with who's doing what, where, and when, right? And you tend to compare yourselves with other people out there. I do the same thing. We're human, it happens. I was reminded to go back to the basics of myself, why I was doing it, what I loved about it, and what I saw or envisioned in the beginning. Not so much what people think I should be doing or how they think I should be doing it, but what I think I should be doing and how I think I should be doing it. It reminded me that I shouldn't be so caught up with everybody else, but more so focused on being true to me, being true to my vision, being true to my goals, being true to myself, and doing it the way that I want to do it, that makes me feel good, makes me feel happy. Not so much doing it like a chore or doing it because I think that I'm going to impress the next person. I want to remind you to go back to the basics of why you're doing what you're doing, the basics of why you want to have that business, or why you want to go to school again, or why you want to write that book, or why you want to stay home with the kids, or why you want to travel, or whatever it is that you want to do. Go back to the basics. Get up each and every day and go back to the basics. Include those basic things. For me, the basics means I'm not only going to focus on me and figuring out again, we're not figuring out, but going back to what I want to do and doing it all over again. But going back to the basics of, okay, God, this is the plan. Where do you want me to go? Basics including God in every area of my planning, including Him in every step that I take. Not so much running ahead and then at some part, far in the future, I stop and say, wait a minute, I forgot to include God. No, back to the basics of including Him every step of the way. And I want to encourage you today, if you feel stressed, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel anxious, if you feel fearful, just let that all go. Release it and just go back to the basics. Breathe. Relax. Go back to the basics. Go back to the drawing board. Get the paper again and the pen again and just rewrite it if you need to. I know I'm going to have to rewrite it because I don't know where I put it. I left it somewhere along the line and I need to go back there. So I want to encourage you. Do not think that you are so far gone, that you are so far there that you cannot go back to the basics and you can't do it again, and do it with strength, and do it with drive, and do it with vigor, and do it with excitement. You can do it. No one says you can't, right? No one says you can't. And if I can, you surely can. So I'm encouraging you today to do that. Relax and enjoy the process. Enjoy your moments. Enjoy the time that you're doing it. Don't focus on the end result so much, or the goal. Right? We're also goal oriented, that we focus on the end result and we ignore the in-between. The in-between is what makes it worthwhile. The in-between is what's exciting. The in-between is what makes it good and makes it great for us to go after what it is that we're trying to go after. The in-between is where we grow, where we learn. The in-between is where we're molded. The in-between is where we learn what we need to learn as we go along. Go back to basics, guys. And don't be afraid to start again. It's okay. It is okay. This is a marathon, right? Not a sprint. It's okay. So I want to encourage you this holiday season, take some time, rewrite the plan, rewrite the vision, rewrite the goal, get the clarity that you need. Get the clarity, and if you need help getting the clarity, feel free to reach out to me on social media. You have my Instagram. You can reach out to me on Instagram or LinkedIn. Feel free to reach out to me, and I will walk with you in this journey because we're doing it together. I love you. I thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, for joining me this Monday morning. And as usual, share this with somebody out there who may need this reminder as much as you and I needed it. I'll see you next week, Monday, same time, same place, on another episode of Moments of Motivation. Love you. Mwah.